Hello and welcome to the Unraid June Digest. I'm your host, Stefano, and we're going to talk about all things that went down in June. There have been two stable releases of Unraid, 7.1.3 and 7.1.4. It's advised that anyone on 7.1.3 upgrade to 7.1.4, as there have been many improvements to the networking, making it more stable overall, as well as some additional improvements and fixes for things like VMs, storage, the web UI itself, and Docker. As far as network improvements go, there has been a fix made to allow static IP assignments to coexist with wireless networks, a fix that prevents the interface monitoring script from deleting the default route, and a fix to ensure disabled default routes are no longer used. Docker can now support broader subnets and the ability to display IP addresses more appropriately. For VMs, the VIBR custom bridges going missing has been resolved, and MAC assignments will no longer be regenerated each time a different interface is selected. For the storage side of the house, auto trim settings will now be respected and applied when ButterFS and XFS drives are mounted, and share allocation methods are now respected for shares in /mount/user0. There's also been some fixes to Mover and some fixes related to hard links, which, if you didn't know, Space Invader 1 is very against hard links, so make sure you go over to his channel and comment all over all his videos asking him why he hates hard links. He would very much appreciate that. And then, of course, there's also web UI improvements to the Docker menus, file manager, and other graphical settings as well. There are two new videos on the Uncast Show channel that you should definitely check out, and one of which covers all things Unraid 7.1. In that video, you can find information about built-in Wi-Fi support, setting up Wi-Fi connections, some limitations about Wi-Fi, Docker over Wi-Fi, IPVLAN and shim networking, VM networking, container networking, creating new VMs with NAT networking, static IPs for VMs using shim, accessing VMs from the LAN with shim, new VM features like CPU pinning and templates, exporting and importing VM templates, multi-monitor support, virtual GPU acceleration, and ZFS pool importing from things like TrueNAS, for instance. So it's a very comprehensive video, a lot to actually check out in it. So definitely be sure to head over to the Uncast YouTube channel to get a view of that. Another video you might be interested in checking out is where Ed actually interviews co-CEO Tiffany, as well as Eli Bosley, the director of API platforms and cloud services, and they all discuss how Unraid got started and how Unraid's building a sustainable business model, and also things like public API, redesign UI, native backup, security, and upgrades, and a whole bunch more topics. So definitely check that video out. It's pretty lengthy, but definitely worth the watch. And as Unraid nears its 20th anniversary, that's right, Unraid's about to be old enough to buy its own beer with all the beer money it's earned over the years. And you can expect to see some sales, some new merch, and things of that nature. So that should happen sometime in August. So keep your eyes and ears open on all social platforms for more details as they become available. And for the app of the month, we have User Scripts Extended. That's right, User Scripts has a new plugin that extends User Scripts. So anyone a fan of there will definitely want to check this out. And what you can expect to find as the main features for the extension are things like script categories, view modes, a search function, cleaner interface, custom CSS, the ability to export, and other bug fixes that apparently exist with user scripts, which I wasn't aware of because it's always worked perfectly fine for me. But nonetheless, definitely be sure to check out that. There's a GitHub page where you can read more about it and check out some of the pictures and things that user scripts have to offer. Lastly, be sure to like this video if you enjoy content like this. Get subscribed if you haven't done so already. And of course, check out some of the community content from around the web, whether they be videos or also on GitHub or in the forums. And with that all being said, thank you all for watching and good night.